If you're between 13 and 19, stop scrolling for a moment. Because these years can shape the person you become for the rest of your life. Maybe you're overthinking everything. Maybe you're distracted. Maybe you have huge dreams, but no idea how to achieve them. Maybe your friends don't really understand you. Maybe your confidence is disappearing little by little. And here's the truth. You're not alone. Almost every teenager struggles with these things. I know because I went through many of them myself. I wasted time. I doubted myself. I got distracted. I worried too much about what other people thought. But eventually, I learned 7 lessons that completely changed the way I looked at life. And if I had understood these lessons earlier, I could have avoided many of the mistakes I made. So listen carefully, because one of these lessons might change the way you see yourself. Lesson number 1. Learn to say no one. Of the biggest problems teenagers face is the inability to say no. Your friends want to play games, they want to hang out, they want you to waste another hour scrolling. And sometimes you say yes because you're afraid they'll stop liking you. But here's the truth, not everyone deserves access to your time. I remember having a friend who had important exams coming up. He knew he needed to study. He knew he needed to focus. But whenever his friends invited him to play games or go outside, he couldn't say no. Why? Because he was afraid of losing those friendships. But think about this. If someone stops respecting you simply because you decided to focus on your future, were they really your friend? Sometimes saying no isn't rude. Sometimes saying no is self-respect. If something isn't right for you, whether it's a friend, a habit, or an invitation, you have every right to say, no, I need to focus on myself. Your future is worth protecting. Lesson number 2, build your self-respect. As a teenager, you may feel like everyone is judging you. Someone makes fun of your appearance. Someone says you're not talented. Someone tells you that you'll never succeed. And slowly, you start believing them. I know what that feels like. When I was younger, I wanted to speak confidently in front of people. But whenever I tried, someone would make fun of me. They would say things like, "You can't do it. You'll never be good at this. You don't even know how to speak properly." For a while, I believed them. Then I realized something. Confidence doesn't magically appear. You build it. You build confidence by keeping promises to yourself. You study when you don't feel like studying. You practice when nobody is watching. You work on yourself even when nobody compliments you. Every small victory tells your brain, I can do this. And that's how self-respect is created. Don't spend your teenage years trying to impress everyone. Spend them becoming someone you're proud of. Lesson number 3. Choose real friends, not fake friends. You don't need 50 friends. You need a few real ones. There's a huge difference between people who laugh with you and people who stand beside you when life gets difficult. A fake friend may join you when everything is fun, but when you actually need help, they're suddenly nowhere to be found. I once knew someone who had dozens of friends, but as he started becoming more focused and successful, those friendships slowly disappeared. Eventually, only a few people remained. And that's when he learned something important. Success reveals who your real friends are. Don't be afraid to lose people who constantly pull you backward. Find people who encourage you, people who want to see you grow, people who tell you the truth, people who support your goals, and most importantly, become that kind of friend yourself. Because having fewer friends is better than being surrounded by people who secretly want you to fail. Lesson number 4. Don't take rejection. Personally, at some point, someone will reject you. Maybe a friend, maybe someone you like, maybe a school opportunity, maybe a job, maybe something you worked incredibly hard for. And when it happens, it can feel like your entire world is falling apart. But listen carefully. Rejection is not the end of your story. Sometimes rejection simply means, not this. It doesn't mean never. You might not get the opportunity you wanted. You might not get the person you wanted. You might fail an exam. You might lose a competition. It hurts. Of course it hurts. But don't let one rejection become your identity. Use it as fuel. Take the pain, take the disappointment, take the frustration, and turn all of it into motivation. Sometimes the rejection that breaks your heart is the same rejection that pushes you toward a better life. So don't ask, why did they reject me? Ask, what can I become because of this? Lesson number 5. Learn skills, not just grades. Yes, study. Yes, get good grades. Yes, take school seriously. But don't make the mistake of believing grades are the only thing that matters. The world rewards skills. Learn video editing. Learn graphic design. Learn communication. Learn writing. Learn sales. Learn coding. Learn marketing. Learn public speaking. Learn anything that interests you. You don't have to become an expert overnight. Just spend a little time every day improving. Because 10 years from now, your skills may matter far more than the marks you received in one exam. You don't need to be the smartest student in the room. You need to become someone who can create value. So while everyone else is only asking, what grade did you get? You should also be asking, what skill did I learn today? Lesson number 6. Stop chasing everyone's approval. Here's something you need to understand early. You cannot make everyone like you. No matter how kind you are, someone will criticize you. No matter how successful you become, someone will try to bring you down. No matter how good you look, someone will find something wrong with you. So stop trying to live your life according to everyone else's opinions. I remember seeing people completely change themselves just because they wanted approval. They changed how they dressed, how they talked, what they liked, who they spent time with, just to fit in. But here's the problem. When you spend your entire life trying to impress others, you eventually lose yourself. Be respectful, be kind, listen to advice, but don't let other people's opinions control your identity. You don't need everyone's approval. You need your own respect. Lesson number 7. Trust the process and keep faith. There will be moments when life doesn't make sense. You will work hard and still fail. You will pray and still face problems. You will do your best and still wonder, why is this happening to me? I know that feeling. There was a time when I questioned everything. I wondered why I was facing so many problems. I thought that if life was supposed to work out, things should have been easier. But eventually, I understood something. You don't always see the bigger picture. Sometimes the thing you call a problem today becomes the reason your life changes tomorrow. Sometimes the closed door is protecting you from the wrong path. Sometimes failure is teaching you something success never could. So keep faith, keep working, keep learning, keep moving. You don't need to know exactly how everything will work out. You just need to take the next step. Final message. If you're a teenager watching this right now, remember this. You don't need to have your entire life figured out. You're still learning, you're still growing, you're still discovering who you are. Don't waste these years trying to become someone else. Build yourself, protect your time. Choose your friends carefully. Learn valuable skills. Accept rejection. Stop chasing approval and keep faith in your journey. Because the person you become 5 or 10 years from now is being built by what you do today. So don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start now. One small decision, one small habit, one small step, every single day. And one day, you'll look back and realize, you didn't just survive your teenage years, you used them to build your future. If this message helped you, share it with a teenager who needs to hear it. Because sometimes one piece of advice at the right moment can change someone's entire life.